Hello YouTube, back at you again for another podcast. We won't never have another 2020 election, so I want to shoot a video about this election and the challenges that we face as Americans. This has been the hardest situation. I know the Obama and the Trump was a really tough situation with the Hillary Clinton and Obama and Trump. I'm not going to sit here and take sides with either party. I'm not going to do that. But I want to talk about just simple common sense things. Like when I see these rallies, it really unnerves me, bothers me. I see challenges there because these people are saying the numbers are one way and the other campaign has these numbers. When I clearly go on the news or I look online or I see these videos of these rallies and there's like 30-something thousand, 50,000 people, whatever, at Trump rallies, and there's another 20,000 outside that can't get in, and then we see the Biden campaign rallies and there's 6 people sitting outside, 12 people sitting outside. Then all of a sudden today I look online and there's I think it's in Florida, I don't know for certain, I think it's Florida, but there's like lines of people for Biden when this has been going on for months. And I don't understand it. I mean, how can they say it's a close race? How can the numbers say one thing when clearly we the people, and I may not understand the whole electoral voting situation, I may not, but I know the people are pushing hard for the Trump campaign and versus the Biden campaign, barely anybody even there. And the man, his thought process is all over the place. And he's been in office forever and nothing great has been done, but yet all of a sudden this other president has pretty much done what he said he was going to do, he promised to do. And once again, I don't want to pick sides here, I'm just stating the facts. That how can us, the American people, look at this and not be subjective, but yet not be stupid, the eye is blind because of what we're looking at and what we're hearing. And I know there's fake news, I know all that stuff. But I wanted to shoot this video because we're never going to have this again. This 2020 election is never going to exist again, and I want to talk about it. And I'm quite sure I'm going to get comments out the rear end on this. I'm sure I will. But that's why I didn't want to say I'm for this person, but I'm not for that person. I didn't want to do that. I feel that we need somebody that can actually, help small businesses and help us to build. We've been torn down so far. And whether you want to blame COVID or blame Trump or you want to blame doctors or scientists or China, whatever you want to put your finger on, we're all in this together. And now they're talking about a second wave. And I've read on certain news stations that they're saying that if Biden gets elected, all of a sudden it's going to go away like a butterfly, just go away. I don't see how that's possible. They spent trillions and trillions of dollars on this investment. I call it an investment because that's exactly what their money's going into, is an investment to take away our rights. I mean, you go into a store and people are making you wear a mask. Whether you have breathing issues or whatever it may be, they're making you wear something that's going to restrict your breathing. And some of these people I'm seeing driving cars with these masks on and these gloves on, and it makes no sense. You're breathing your carbon dioxide. You're breathing poison. Why do that? Once again, the president supposedly had the COVID-19. He said he came out feeling stronger than he's ever felt. He was in there for like 2-3 days. I know a regular flu, a strain A or B flu, I'm down for a week and a half. Feel like I'm going to die. This guy comes out like he's saying he's 5 years younger or whatever. I don't know. None of this makes any sense. I'm more concerned about capitalism and entrepreneurism and small business operations here in my area, more or less the whole United States, the whole world. And I spoke to my uncle one time and he told me, he says, this thing is destroying the planet. And he's dead right. He's absolutely right. It is just ripping apart These people that have families, they have kids to feed, they got to put food on the table and they can't do it. I had a question a while back, about 2-3 weeks ago. What about all these commercial properties that all these businesses are running from homes? The employees are staying at home running the business from home. What happens to all the real estate, all the commercial properties? What happens there? So I don't know. Maybe we can all come together and communicate and talk about small businesses, about what you guys are trying to sling and what I'm trying to do to support my family. And kudos to you guys, whoever has jobs out there and you're killing it, and you're making good money. Congratulations to you. I'm not one of those kind of guys that want to see, misery one's company. I'm not that kind of person. I love to hear a good story. It's just everything I'm seeing. My friends, some of them have, corporate jobs. They're doing fine. Some of them doing better. But the majority of small businesses are dead and they're not coming back. And they can't get jobs. Imagine if you're an entrepreneur, you have no education, you have no work experience for other companies, you've been self-employed your whole life, you made a living for your family, doing what you do with your business, and then all of a sudden it's ripped from your hands. How do you qualify for another job somewhere? When that's not, you don't have no education. How do you get hired from somebody that has an education, has a work history? You don't. You can't. And so I'm really, my heart goes out to all you guys that are going through the same struggles that we're going through. I don't know, Biden says he's going to shut down the whole complete United States for who knows how long, because a second wave, and because that's why Trump's to blame for everything. This COVID-19 is all his fault. So it makes no sense. And yet Biden says that he's going to take care of it. He's going to go into office and he's going to pull executive orders. He's going to shut down. Let me tell you something, guys. They've already taken away our Fourth Amendment. They're working on the First Amendment. They're working on all kinds of Bill of Rights, all kinds of restrictions and guidelines. I think the governor of California got sued by somebody because he was slapping these people around, small businesses, for like 8 months, destroying them. These people have homes. They have, kids, mortgage payments, car payments, everything gone. So, if there was some way, somehow, that we could come together and, number one, understand the risk involved with this supposed COVID-19. I'll keep my opinion to myself about that. But let people have the right to decide. Now, I know what they're saying. They're saying that, what if you're contaminated and you're not wearing a mask? You're exercising your rights as an American citizen. You don't want to wear your mask. You want to be able to walk into a store, exercising your rights, and not wear a mask. But yet the people wearing masks saying, what if you got the virus? Well, if you got a mask on, what are you worried about? Unless the mask ain't really going to help you. So then why even wear it? If the argument is that you have a mask on, you're walking in a grocery store, and I don't have one on, and I'm sick, and you're not sick, but you're wearing a mask, and if I cough there or whatever, you got a mask on, what are you worried about? If that mask is going to save your life, what are you worried about? Don't worry about me. You'll be fine. Unless you can still get sick wearing the mask. Then where's the whole argument at? I guess probably I'd feel more free. I wouldn't say overzealous, but I'd feel more hope that we can get back and rebuild if they weren't cramming this down our throats. And I don't want to digress too far about the election. Part of me feels that if Trump gets reelected, that we can somehow, some way rebuild, get rid of this COVID-19, whatever you want to call it, and focus more on rebuilding the country, rebuilding jobs, rebuilding a future. And I have a whole different thought about this vaccination, guys. I don't even really want to get started on that because I don't want to talk about that. We'll leave that. If you guys want to post a comment, I'll comment back to you under the video and we can do it that way. I don't want to talk about that, but It's entirely up to you what you believe in. So, you know, if we can somehow, some way have a plan to build in the future, well, whoever gets in office, maybe we have a chance to rebuild what we've lost. You know, I don't know what all you guys do as far as, you know, service industry, retail stores, online stores. I don't know what it is. If any of you guys are suffering, most in my world, the service industry has been really hit hard, almost destroyed. But so once again, shooting this video was really tough because there's certain things I just don't want to talk about because I know there's going to be repercussions and you know, people are going to beat me up and say this and say that. So I'm just trying to be biased. I'm trying to, you know, just keep my humble opinion regulated without going too far. But you know, I have friends that are Democrats. I have friends that are Republicans, and that's great. We try not to get into deep discussions about religion and politics. We just, you know, we're human beings. But anyway, guys, so I want to end this video by saying that I'm not going to shoot another video. This is the only one I'm going to shoot about this election, 2020, because we'll never have it again. Once this is over with, it's gone, it's behind us. I just wanted to have a little bit of this history for myself and for you folks out there that want to watch this video and make comments. I welcome you guys to please ring the bell, subscribe to me, make a comment, and I'll get back with you as soon as possible. And I know I need to shoot more videos. It's just the content, because of the COVID-19, it seems like the only real hot topic really is politics. Once again, I just said politics and religion. Politics and science and vaccines and COVID-19. And I wanted to talk about something to put behind us. When this year is over with 2020, I don't want to focus on this no more. Put it behind us and rebuild. So I appreciate your comments. Once again, like, subscribe, ring the bell. Until next time, guys, we'll see you then. See ya!